All right, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in for Weather Where You Are. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Courteney Jacobazzi. We are officially 1 month into the fall season, so we're going to check in and see where we stand with our temperatures. Has it been a little cooler than normal? Has it been warmer than normal? So let's talk about what's been going on so far as we have enjoyed 1 month of my personal favorite season here in North Georgia. So again, fall began September 23rd, 30 days ago. We've had 13 high temperatures below average. So just about half, and same with our overnight low temperatures, 14 mornings below average. Of course, that's changed over the course of the 30 days. Our average high now sits at 72. So we have had a handful of days well below average here across North Georgia as we've kicked off this month. So overall, or this new season rather. So 13 again, high temperatures below average, 14 low temperatures below average. So just about half of the season, close to it, has been cooler than normal. And we've talked about this before. We are in a La Nina pattern, which as we head into the winter season, that's really when La Nina takes over and is very evident. And so hopefully, if you love the colder temperatures, if you're hoping for maybe some snow this winter season, this could be a nice sign that that cooler air is really settling in, and that will continue potentially into the winter months. Essentially what happens is the jet stream dips really far south, pulls weather systems in, pulls in really cold air from Canada, and that's been the case a lot so far this season, and that could continue into the winter season. However, we are going to have some changes from our cooler than normal temperatures that we've experienced quite a bit so far this season. Take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. So this goes into next week beyond the 7-day. Warmer than normal temperatures are fairly likely. And looking at our 7-day forecast, that's definitely evident. And I'll show you what to expect as we go through the week temperature wise. But while you'll need the jackets for the morning, you're definitely not going to need them for the afternoons. Very much like the past couple of days where we've had some really wonderful and warm afternoons. That will be the case as we head through this week. Essentially, what's going to happen is we'll have this strong ridge of high pressure build in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. We talk about this a lot, especially in the summertime. This pattern that we're about to enter into when this ridge takes over, that does a couple of things. One, it protects us from any kind of weather or rain systems from moving in. It kind of creates a force field for us. Two, underneath an area of high pressure, air sinks. When air sinks, it warms. So that's going to create a warming trend for us here across North Georgia. So if you like the warmer weather, it seems like we have a nice stretch of days on the way for you that you're really going to enjoy. So again, our average high this time of year, 72 degrees. We're going to be well above that really for most of the week. Here's a look at the next 6 days temperature-wise. Coolest day is tomorrow where we're going to hit 74. And then from there on out, that ridge of high pressure really takes over and our temperatures continue to warm. We'll see a lot of sunshine tomorrow. And then as we head towards the end of the week, we'll start to see some extra clouds build very much like we're seeing today. But that's not going to really deter our temperatures from bumping down at all. We'll be in the upper 70s on Friday and then a pair of 80-degree days for the weekend ahead of us. So Saturday and Sunday both on track to hit 80. So through the day today, let's talk about what's going on here at home for the day today. That's kind of what to expect as we go through the rest of the week and what's dominating our weather pattern. But clearly, we're not going to add on to any of those below average days that we've kind of racked up here over this past month. It seems like every day for at least the next 7 is going to be above average for us. So if you enjoyed the cooler days we've had so far as we entered into fall, it seems like things are going to turn around a little bit. But I always say in North Georgia, for the last 6 years that I've lived in the state of Georgia, Halloween is always that kind of marker. It's either really hot or it's really cold and then it stays cold. This year it looks like it's going to be pretty warm, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. That's a little beyond the 7-day right now. All right, let's talk about today now. We're going to see, again, partly cloudy skies through most of the day. We will see sunshine kind of in intervals. We'll see mostly sunny skies, but through the day today, I do think partly cloudy will take over most of the day, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures again in the low 70s through the day today. Through the overnight, lows will generally drop into the mid to upper 40s, inside the perimeter near 50, so a jacket-worthy morning tomorrow. Tomorrow's highs will climb into the low 70s. Again, tomorrow the coolest day. Some of our higher elevations could top out in the upper 60s tomorrow, so overall tomorrow will be really pleasant with a lot of sunshine. Here's a look at your rain chances over the next 5 to 6 days here. So nothing. We got no rain. We have no rain, rather, on the way. over the next week. Again, because of that ridge of high pressure, that's going to protect us from any kind of weather systems from moving in. So no rain on the way. We are still in a deficit. We could definitely use the rain, but that just doesn't look to be in our forecast as we head through the at least foreseeable future. Our next rain chance could maybe be on the way after Halloween next week, so we're talking maybe midweek. You could see the cold front kind of setting up Saturday morning out in parts of the plains, parts of the Midwest, even some snow making its way into places like Nebraska and Canada, the Great Lakes region. Obviously some very cold air behind that front. But again, looks to move pretty slow. When you have a ridge of high pressure battling a cold front, it's kind of like what's stronger. And it does seem like that high is going to hold on pretty strong. So that's going to kind of slow that front down. So it does look like maybe Wednesday of next week will be our best chance for rain. Something we'll be watching for you as we go into next week. But in the meantime, this week it is smooth sailing in the weather department. Really a beautiful week ahead of us. Mid-70s today, low 70s tomorrow. Mornings stay chilly, and then we'll end up in the upper 70s by Thursday, and we have 80-degree days on the way for Saturday and Sunday. So our cooler than average weather that has taken over just about, again, half of the new season. We've been in fall for a month. We've had 13 to 14 days when it comes to our high and low temperatures that have been below average. So again, just about half of the season has been cooler than normal. But that doesn't seem to be the case as we head into October. It looks like we're not going to add any more to that. We're going to stay pretty warm. But that won't last forever, of course. We are going to cool down eventually. But for all of our warm weather lovers out there, this week's for you. We got some warmer air on the way for you. All right, everyone, I appreciate you spending some time with us this morning to kind of catch up, see where we are when it comes to fall. I feel like the weather's been a little bit of a roller coaster this season, which is every fall in North Georgia. You get those really warm highs and the really low lows, so a little bit of a roller coaster. That's what fall is known for. But the cooler temperatures have made the fall leaves really beautiful. I'm sure you've seen a lot in your neighborhood. I know I have. But this week ahead, doesn't seem like we're going to have much cool air on the way with the exception of the morning. Still a little chilly for those overnight lows. All right, everyone. Again, thanks so much for spending some time with us for weather where you are. I hope you make it a wonderful Monday, and we'll catch you here next time.